So anyway, it's been a while since I've done a life update video. Um, so I figured I'd go ahead and do one. Um, Let y'all know what's going on. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've noticed on my YouTube feed, my content has changed a bit since the last time I did a life update video. I've gotten into a new hobby, FPV drones, and really liking that hobby. It's awesome. And interestingly enough, out of all of my hobbies, it's actually probably the cheapest. Um, I haven't really been doing much in the way of ham radio lately. The truck they have me in has really bad RFI or radio frequency interference. It pretty much makes the HF bands unusable. I have a solid just S7 level of noise across the entire spectrum. It's terrible. I've never seen anything that bad. Um, and just like I said, it makes it pretty much unusable. I don't know what's going on. My guess is there's some kind of electrical short somewhere in the truck, which would make sense because I've had two check engine lights coming on and off intermittently for the last month, and I have or 2 months, and I've had it in the shop 4 times, and each time they tell me it's fixed. Each time I hit the road, and about 50 to 100 miles later, it comes back on. And after the third time of being in the shop for that and them not fixing anything, I said screw it because it was costing me money. The truck seems to be running okay. Um, what can you do, right? I mean, these shop techs are pretty useless. Um, on the personal front, I'm doing okay, like financially and whatnot. Um, since the fuel prices have gone up, that's been hurting me substantially. I think my overall net revenue has dropped by about half of what it was before that happened. It's interesting in that the fuel prices have nearly tripled and the rates have actually gone down. Um, every once in a while I'll get a load that pays pretty well, but if you guys want to blame anyone for the prices going up, uh, blame the oil companies, and it's not the truckers, it's the brokers. I'm pretty sure the brokers are charging the shipping companies higher rates, but they're not passing it to us drivers. It's kind of insane. To give you an example, I did a load about 7 months ago. It went from like Oregon on I-84, just kind of east of Portland, to Fargo. It paid $6,800 for that load. I did that same load a month ago, and it paid $4,300. Identical load, same pickup, same drop off, same time frame, same weight, same everything, and it paid over $2,000 less. And that was actually at that time the highest paying load on the board from where I was at. So yeah, it's gotten ridiculous. I mean, my dispatcher has sent me load offers for loads that didn't even pay $1.50 a mile. And when he was in the middle of telling me about it, and before I could tell him, yeah, I'm not taking that, someone else had already taken it. So people are taking these loads, and I don't get it. I don't know how you can survive on that, but people are doing it. Right now, I am going from Laredo, Texas to Orlando, Florida. I'm actually not going home, but I found a load that paid pretty well. that picked up on a Saturday, delivered on a Monday. Um, and when you're on a weekend, you take what you can get. Luckily, in Florida right now, it's produce season, so there's a lot of fruit loads like watermelons, cucumbers, stuff like that you could pick up and haul out of there that actually pays decently. Usually in Florida, rates are the worst in the country. What's also interesting right now is the diesel price in Florida is almost as high as it is in California. For how much Floridians hate Californians, in a lot of respects, they're very similar. Right now in Louisiana, it's 5.24 a gallon for diesel. Um, when I looked in Florida, it was 5.90 a gallon, and in California, it's like 6.10 a gallon. It's insanity. I you know, 3 months ago it was $2.30 a gallon. It's something's got to give. Um, but yeah, as far as this video goes, pretty much I did a time lapse or a hyperlapse or whatever you want to call it on my new GoPro, which I got to put on the front of my drone to record video with because the DVR video from the drone isn't the greatest. I think it's like 720p, and this thing will do 5K. It's a GoPro Hero 8. But I figured I'd test it out and see how it did, so I mounted it to my sun visor and did the time lapse on it. And I was pretty much 80% of my day there. I recorded and then bumped it down to like 10 minutes, so it's about 9 hours worth of driving there. Put up into 10 minutes, kind of crazy. Um, oh man, have I mentioned the roads in Louisiana really suck? That was a nasty bump. Anyway, uh, lost my train of thought. It straight up derailed. Me and Liz are doing great. Bella is Bella. Um, she never really reaches out to me, and when I reach out to her, it feels like I'm pulling teeth. So we haven't really talked much. Um, I think she messaged me back in like February to ask for help with her computer. I think that was pretty much the last I heard from her. Oh, and to wish me happy birthday. Um, her birthday is coming up in a couple of months. Don't really have any plans. I'll probably get her something, but as far as visiting, I don't know. I just haven't had the time. When I do go home, I just want to chill because working this job, I am working more than I have ever worked. But so far, I've been making more money than I've ever made, so it kind of evens out. But my long-term goal is to get my own truck and then do the 8 months out of the year type thing, and then subsidize my income with my drones. But that's easier said than done. Um, you know, there's a lot of competition in that field, and yeah. So um, anyhow, Liz is doing good. She's stressed out as all heck. I think this has been the worst year for teachers. Um, the pandemic has not had a good effect on children's behavior, and it's been pretty rough for her. So, I wish I could do more to help her out and be there for her, but this job makes that really difficult, and she is not good at accepting offers of help for what I can do. For instance, her current shoes are killing her feet, so I offered to order her some shoes that I found online that had some good reviews that she could try out and see if it would help. And her response was no, not just no, but an emphatic no. So yeah, women. What can you do? Other than that, like I said, not a lot going on. Same stuff, different day. I'll be posting more drone videos. I'm looking at getting a long range FPV drone that I could fly out for like 2 miles, 3 miles, whatever. Have a 20-minute flight time, and hopefully I can get that thing working and get some decent videos out of it and post them up on the YouTube um, and all that jazz. So anyhow, gonna wrap this one up. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit ask any questions you got in the comment feed, and keep the rubber side down, the shiny side up, and fly safe and whatnot. And I will see y'all next time.